Hello, my name is Becca Smoot. I'm basically going to be taking you through a resource called webquest.org. Um, what I like about webquest.org is that it just has a variety of different webquests that students can use. A webquest is basically a program, a website that has sort of specific elements, um, such as an introduction. You also have basically just a process that students can go through. There's also a rubric, but I'll take you through more specifics in a moment. More specifically, though, let's on webquest.org, what you can find is webquests on any topic, which you can search by grade level, subject, grade, um, reading level, keywords. You can also share webquests that you found were made by filling out a submission form. You can create your own web quest by learning about different hosting sites. So WebQuest does provide these things, and they also provide WebQuest templates. So a little bit about the submitted and shared WebQuests that are definitely credible because they're screened for pedagogical strategies on their forms to add it to their catalog, and where you need to put their WebQuest name, who the authors are, description, grade level, curricular area, language, and of course your name if you're submitting your WebQuest or one that you've used before. So here's some curricular implications, but before we do that, I just wanted to show you a little bit about how you can search. So I'm going to close this tab, and I can go to webquest.org, and I can find a WebQuest easily by using the search Quest Garden database, or they also have an embedded Google search option. So let's say if I wanted to find one on butterfly life cycle, I might just use the keyword butterfly, and several of them will show up. They looks like that they also have the grade level, reading grade level, like I said. And here's the basic elements of a web quest in case you didn't know. They have introduction, a task, a process. The evaluation is your rubric, a conclusion, and then credits, as well as a teacher page to help teachers plan out the different standards and how it works as well. So you can also see back to the student page, and it shows that basically the same links. The process is where they're able to kind of take a exploration journey. They have links embedded. They have worksheets that you can download, and these all match to different curricular standards. So that's basically, in case you didn't know what a web quest was, kind of reminds me of what you would think of as a Pathfinder. So 2.0 curriculum writers or teachers could easily go week by week and find the web quest that they could embed to the curriculum that would match the content. And it would be student assessments of digital hands-on learning, as many web quests have non-online tasks, like I showed you the one worksheet with a butterfly. So if I go back over here to the curricular implications, is that I would definitely want to put school library media specialists, staff development, administration, team leaders to lead in finding and showing others how to find WebQuest on webquest.org, this amazing resource, because we could even use them in collaborative planning sessions. I also believe that professional development training should be done in the leadership team, because then team leaders could showcase them to teams during a weekly meeting. You might even want to assign somebody to find, a web quest per week as an assessment. It could be a common assessment as well. So these, to continue with administrative implications, web quests selected by educators could be zoomed in to help students with seeing problems. They could also use on the Chrome the read text tool. They should also definitely be age appropriate, and staff member selecting it should definitely be screening the web quest. Making modifications would be tricky. You might just have to credit the web quest that you're using and create a new one. Most of these web quests are online, so there'd be no registration requirements. And MCPS has Wi-Fi, so we also have access to desktop computers and laptops, Chromebooks, and all students would have digital access to the WebQuest available. The Word doc might be a little bit tricky, so the teacher might be able to show the students how to convert to Google Docs, especially when you're on a Chromebook. To search and use WebQuest, there's no registration requirements. You need to create a WebQuest using the suggested platform of QuestGarden, which costs $20 for 2 years. I actually went on there half price, probably because there's lots of free hosting sites, which is what I would recommend, such as Weebly or Google Sites or Wix. Some technical implications include that students in one grade level, they might be attempting to access the same exact WebQuest on the same exact time. There could be some connectivity issues, but ones used for more specifics, such as reading groups, might be easier to manage. I know one WebQuest that I was looking at was for a book that I actually usually teach in small group, which is Dinosaurs Before Dark. And in this one, you go to the process, and it has it chapter by chapter, visiting different websites, but some of the links were actually not working. So if you go back to webquest.org, you can even see it's a little bit outdated because the latest news is from 2015. So there are some setbacks with this resource. But since most of these WebQuests are digitally, there wouldn't be memory issues since it's online. But they do have a RAIN component that could be downloaded, but with Google Drive, students have unlimited storage. More updated WebQuests will be probably starting to have Google Docs written responses linked, which will make things a little bit easier. And with webquest.org, filtering through the provided WebQuests would be all educational material, especially since I showed you that they definitely screen those WebQuests that are added to their resources that you can search, and it even has all the information for curriculum. And it's possible that some links within a WebQuest could get blocked, but this can be handled by using MCPS Help Desk. So overall, I would say the most useful tool is the Find WebQuests tool on the link on the webquest.org, and this is the one that would definitely be one that I would recommend using so that you can find more resources to help further your technology integration in a meaningful way.